we have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of, the Nine of Coins in this deck. But it's about independence. It's about confidence. It's about creating something for yourself that, you know, she's put in all the hard work. She's got this beautiful garden that she's created, and it indicates mastery over something. I think that's something that gets forgotten a lot about the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Coins. She always has a bird of prey or something on her hand. That shows mastery, because the card before this is the Eight of Pentacles. And in the Eight of Pentacles, sorry, I feel like I'm going to cough. Sorry about that. No. So the Eight of Pentacles is the apprentice who's working really hard to gain mastery over what they're doing. And that could be in a relationship, you know, that could be in work, whatever it is. This feels big. This week feels pretty big. The energies are there for us to use in whichever way we want. But the thing with the Nine of Coins is, yeah, whatever you've created, you might have created a safe space for yourself. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a mansion. It might be a rented studio flat, but you've done it yourself. Do you see what I mean? You've gotten yourself to a level of independence, of that I can rely on myself. I can do this. That's your energy this week. But this can become a cage. This can become a trap. It's where we become safe, right? Well, if I can do this, I don't want to extend myself beyond this garden that I've created here. But there's a whole world to explore outside of that. And I kind of get the sense that's what this week is. It will challenge there's opportunities that are available to you this week that challenge what you feel is safe and secure. But I'm good here. But I've done this. What are you? Are you staying too long in one place? Is this the big fish in the small pond? I get that sometimes. You know, the work's easy, you get paid and all of that, but it's not really exciting you. It's not really doing anything for you. Or, you know, in a relationship, it's good. We're fine. We've been together for however many years. It's, you know, better than being single and stuff. Is it? And that doesn't mean you have to leave that job or leave that relationship, but there are other ways to do things. Now, let's have a look. For a lot of you, that Nine of Coins, the Nine of Pentacles, it's a reminder that, hang on a second, if you built this, if you got as far as you did here with what you've been doing, why can't you go do something else? Why can't you take those skills and go create something new? I want to say this to a few of you. I don't know. It might just even be one of you. I don't know who the messages come through for. It's general, right? You have the Ten of Wands as you at the heart of your reading. That's the focus. That's what everything revolves around. Put it down, Taurus. Put it down. That's what I'm going to say to you. I don't see why you guys should have to be, and it's coming through very strongly here with this. I don't see why you have to be the one that carries so much of this burden. Now, if it's not you, let's be clear here. It's a general reading. It can go both ways. Somebody feels like they have the bloody whole world on their back. Something that started off as very exciting. It's very great. It's, you know, it's all good, inspired, passionate, creative. And it's ended up like this, crawling through bloody brambles with this crap on your back, whatever it is. That's being left with all responsibility. That's taking on too much. That's like, this is not fun anymore. This is not fun anymore. But do you see that? Do you see the battle there? It's not fun anymore. I'm doing too much. I'm carrying too much. The weight's on me. But hang on a second. It's safe here. At least I know what to expect. You know, better the devil you know almost energy coming through with this. And I know, you know, if you know anything about the tarot, then you might think, well, that's a great card. It is a great card. It is a great card. But why would you be overburdened then? Why would the Ten of Wands be coming up? Now, this talks about delegating responsibility, getting other people to help out, you know, whatever, taking on too much. But that's not the only 10 that comes in. That tells me that, you know, a cycle is completed. It's done. It's time to put it down. And I'll explain more about why I went down that route with the Ten of Wands when we get to that Five of Swords. But past or foundation, we have the Ten of Pentacles. You were committed. This sometimes makes things harder. It makes things harder, not easier. The Ten of Pentacles is our legacy. It's something that we plan to do forever, right? You know, I'm going to be in this relationship until we, you know, go old and grey and whatever. Till the end of our days, we'll be together. Or this is the job that I plan on doing. This is the career that I choose until I retire. You know, this is it. Till I draw my pension, I'm going to be doing this. Guess what? That's in the past. That is in the past. Hang on, Taurus. I really need to take a sip of something because I keep fighting this cough and it's distracting me. 1 second, Taurus. Sorry about that. Oh, I see it's still there. All right. But this is in the past. That's the most telling aspect of this. It's in the past. Now, sometimes, I mean, this can go so many different ways and it's general, so I'm kind of limited by how many I can go through, but I'll give you a few ideas. When this comes up in the past, maybe you were trying to put together a nest egg or something for the future generations to come or whatever. You wanted to build a house. You wanted to make your name in that career. This could be a marriage card. You wanted to get married and stuff. That's done. It's done. You committed to it. So it doesn't always mean that we're leaving something behind or we've changed our mind about it. It just means that part is done. Let's go do something new now. So this could be someone who's retired, right? Let's look at it that way. You've retired, but why would you need to carry the same responsibilities? And you don't. You've done your bit. You've worked, you've done whatever. Yeah, you've got a nice house. You might have a nice home or you might have whatever, but maybe it's time to go traveling now. Go take up some cruises or go explore Asia, whatever, right? We've got that kind of energy coming in. But know this, whether you're 20 or whether you're 80, whatever you were doing, whatever that cycle was, it's finished. You've reached the limit that you can reach there. And I think some of you have stayed too long somewhere, and that's why it's become a burden. You might have to still be doing it. I mean, there's beautiful energy. Beautiful. You know, stability, support, long-term stability, long-term security and support. But I think your idea of that is changing. Excuse me. And so with the 10 of Wands coming up here, maybe it's that the idea of what represented security and stability for you has changed. That in and of itself has become the monkey on your back. Now, what's going to really throw a spanner in the works for you guys this week is when the Wheel of Fortune shows up. And that's in the present. So some of you might already be experiencing this. Sorry, guys. Another coughing fit there. Don't know what it is about you guys. You know what it is? I've been reading all day. And I'm getting the last few done now after doing personal readings all day. And my throat's literally dry. I know some people take it as some kind of sign and, you know, all of this kind of stuff. But it isn't. It literally is my throat is dry from having talked all day. But I'll grab a throat lozenge in a moment. So the Wheel of Fortune. The time is now. That's what it's saying. The time is now. You know, let's go forward. Some of you might be a second chance at something. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune can be that. We find ourselves in a situation. That comes back round again. So this is how we felt last time. It doesn't have to be the same job, the same person, the same, you know, the details of it might be different, but you feel the same way about it. So haven't I done this before? But so it can be a second chance, but it's about doing things differently this time. If you do things the way that you did, you'll get the same result, right? I always get the sense with the Wheel of Fortune that it's very much that energy of a change in our luck, a change in the season. It's time to go forward and do something new now. And that can be kind of difficult. So if you've got opportunities here, and some of you might think, I don't have any opportunities. I don't know. Well, it depends. Do you make your luck or do you get given luck? Because that's Jupiter, right? And that is the card for Jupiter. That yes, there can be an expansion of what's already there, but what is there? What do you have to work with? And I feel like it's something, it looks great to me. I think there's a great opportunity coming in, but it's a double-edged sword in that where you are, where the opportunity is, you're happy in that, or you're comfortable. Let's not say happy. Comfortable. You're comfortable. It's going to challenge your comfort zone. The 4 of Pentacles over the 4 of Coins and the 9 of Coins. They're the 2 cards that I see as comfort zone. There's a change, something. It's fated. But what is fate? Fate are the opportunities that come in. The people, the experiences, the whatever opportunities. But we must walk through the door. Our choices, how we behave or act around that is what turns it into our destiny. Now, what concerns me here, let's go back to this middle, because everything else looks amazing. We have great energy here. Look at this middle. Remember I said, burden, weight, what's on your back? Why did I tell you to drop it? Why was I like, just drop it, Taurus? Because there's this energy of the 5 of Swords coming in. And why are you telling yourself that it would be selfish to do this? Why? That's what I'm getting from this. That's what I got as soon as I saw this. Fell out at the beginning, and it emphasizes it even more because it came out here. I think there's no surprises here. It's almost that it's that sense of, you know, to go for something, or you want to create something, or you want a shift, or you want a change now. But the thing that's holding you back is this sense of, what's it going to cost me to do this? You know, am I selfish to consider doing this? And let's talk about selfish for a moment. Selfish is a much maligned word. I say that all the time. Why? Taking care of your own needs, that doesn't make you selfish. That makes you a good team player. You know, if you're taking care of yourself, if you're good, you know, if you're emotionally good, then you're going to be great in a relationship. You're a healthy person to have a relationship with, because you're not looking to me to get you in that emotional state, to make you feel, if you feel good, if you've taken care of your own emotional needs, you're not looking to your partner to fulfill those needs. Then you're with that partner because you want them, because you want to enjoy them, because you want to spend your, you know, share of those positive things together. Selfish for me is when we expect other people to give up their own dreams, their own wishes, their whatever, to do what you want. That's selfish when it affects other people. But when it's us, when it's ourselves, then what? You know, if we're working for our own highest good, our own highest needs, that's not selfish. And it feels like a lot of you need to know that. And, you know, you saying, no, I'm not carrying this crap anymore, if you're expected to for other people, that doesn't make you selfish. Think about it. That makes other people selfish for expecting you to carry their crap. How does it make you selfish if you say no? So there is that. Now, the other thing is, he's holding up a sword, right? And that's the sword of truth. What's your truth in this? Are you going to honor your truth? Are you going to go forward with your truth? Now, it may be that, you know, you see a fight coming out of this. That's why you're kind of hesitant about going forward. Because everything looks great here. It's this thing of the burden, and this can be conflict. This can be arguments, fighting with other people. That's where the true change comes. And a lot of the other signs, they got the 5 of Wands, because a lot of the signs are going through this. They're bringing out new dreams, new aspirations, new versions of themselves. I just did Aries reading. They got that. But other people don't accept that because they're used to us being a certain way. You know, imagine, I don't know, if I'm used to, whenever I hang out with you, you carry my handbag for me. Imagine the first time we go out and I just leave it there and you don't pick it up. And I'm like, where's my handbag? And you're like, I didn't take it. Why not? Well, it's your handbag. Why don't you carry it, Jay? Do you see? It's that kind of energy. It changes things. It shifts things. But guys, look at the advice. How do we go forward? How do we deal with this? Because that's a projection from where we are, right? Actually, let me get you one for that. It's an interesting one to get as a future one. Yes. Bloody, did you see the way it flew out as well? This is you guys. Be true to yourself. And the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, he's very focused on his practical stability, security, support, like all of that kind of stuff. Money, finances, work, relationships and stuff, but that they are secure and they bring value. They bring stability. He makes the most out of these things. He's a bloody king, right? So please don't get caught in this trap of, am I being selfish? Am I doing whatever? Look at the true value of what you're doing. The true value of what it is. Because it will bring stability and security long term. And I think that's where you're going. That's your focus. But you can't just neglect your own needs to do what's right for everyone else. And we have the sun here. The sun, is, as your advice is telling you, look at the potential. I've seen this card so much in the last few days. Look at the potential here. And he sees the potential. If he sees the potential or value in something, he can make it happen with his hard work. You know, he will make it happen. And the sun is saying to you, look at everything clearly. Keep your eye on the prize, right, with the sun. This is creating something new. Now, I always remind everyone, you are the sun in the solar system of your life. You are the sun. You're the life giver. Whatever you focus on, you give life to it. You've done good. You were committed. You created something in the past. But guess what? It's time to grow something new. Time to grow something new. And it doesn't make you selfish to do that. It doesn't make you selfish to put down those cycles are done. You got 2 10s there. They're done. The wheel has turned. The wheel of fortune says new opportunities are coming in. But if you keep dealing with the same old crap from the past, how will you make the most of this? How will you become the person